Welcome to Mini Audiobooks. Today, we're diving into the eagle mentality, a journey of strength, resilience, and leadership. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Did you know that 94% of our audience isn't subscribed yet? Your support helps us grow and continue bringing you great content. Let's get started. The Eagle Mentality by Mini Audiobooks. Introduction. The soaring spirit of the eagle. In the vastness of the sky, one creature reigns supreme, the eagle. Its majestic flight, its sharp focus, and its unyielding dominance over the skies have made it a symbol of strength, resilience, and leadership for generations. The eagle doesn't just exist. It thrives, soaring above challenges, embodying qualities we all aspire to: courage, clarity, and purpose. But what if these traits weren't exclusive to the eagle? What if you could adopt this same mentality and apply it to every aspect of your life? This book isn't just about observing the eagle's behavior. It's about transforming yourself from within by embracing an eagle mentality. The mindset of an eagle goes far beyond what meets the eye. It's about cultivating a sharp focus, overcoming adversity with grace, and harnessing a deep-seated resilience that keeps you flying high, even in the midst of life's storms. The eagle mentality isn't about surviving, it's about soaring. Imagine, for a moment, what your life could look like if you were able to rise above your challenges, zero in on your goals with laser-sharp precision, and navigate adversity with the same elegance and strength as the eagle. That is the promise of this book. By the time you reach the last chapter, you will not only have gained insights into the eagle's way of life, but you will also be equipped with the tools and mindset to take flight in your own life. This journey will not be passive. Just like the eagle doesn't wait for the storm to pass but instead rises above it, you too will be called to rise above your current limitations, your doubts, and even your fears. Each chapter will guide you through the essential traits of the eagle mentality: vision, resilience, strength and solitude, focus, adaptability, leadership, and continuous growth, so that by the end, you'll find yourself soaring higher than ever before. Why is this important to you? Because deep down, you know there's more for you to achieve. There's a higher version of yourself that's waiting to take flight, a version that isn't bogged down by distractions or held back by doubts. In a world filled with noise, chaos, and endless demands on your time, you deserve clarity, focus, and the unshakable confidence to pursue your dreams. This book offers you that and more. It's not just a guide. It's a transformational experience designed to help you unlock your full potential and elevate your life. By adopting the eagle mentality, you will learn to see beyond the horizon and develop a vision that propels you forward, to rise above adversity with grace and strength, using challenges as opportunities for growth, to find power in solitude, using quiet moments for self-reflection and recharging, to master the art of focus, pursuing your goals with unwavering determination, to lead with purpose, guiding others with integrity and inspiring those around you, to continuously grow, shedding old habits and beliefs to make room for personal renewal and improvement. You won't just read about these principles, you'll apply them to your life in real, meaningful ways. Each chapter will leave you with actionable steps and exercises designed to turn these ideas into habits that last. So, why should you continue reading this book? Because you owe it to yourself to rise above the mediocrity, the self-doubt, and the fear that holds you back. You owe it to yourself to fly higher, to lead with purpose, and to live with an unstoppable, eagle-like mentality. By the time you finish, you'll be equipped not only to change your life but to inspire and elevate others around you. Get ready to spread your wings. The sky is not your limit, it's your playground. Now, it's time to soar. Chapter 1. Vision Beyond the Horizon. In the vast, open skies, the eagle soars with a purpose. It doesn't wander aimlessly. Its eyes are always fixed on the horizon, scanning for the smallest movement, the slightest opportunity. What sets the eagle apart from other creatures is its unparalleled vision. Sharp, focused, and unwavering. The eagle's remarkable eyesight isn't just a biological marvel. It's a symbol of what we need in our lives: clarity of purpose and the ability to focus on our goals no matter how distant or daunting they seem. The power of a clear vision. Think about your life for a moment. How often do you feel like you're drifting, unsure of your next step, pulled in countless directions by distractions and doubts? This feeling of uncertainty, of not knowing where you're headed, is something many people grapple with daily. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of responsibilities, social pressures, and fleeting ambitions. Without a clear sense of direction, we often find ourselves moving but not progressing. The eagle doesn't have that problem. It knows exactly where it's going. Its vision is locked on its target, and no matter how far or challenging that goal may seem, the eagle remains focused. This is the essence of the eagle mentality, having a vision so clear and compelling that it guides every decision, action, and step you take. Now, let's bring this into your world. What's your vision? Do you have one? If not, don't worry, this chapter is about helping you find it. If you already have a sense of where you want to go, this is about sharpening that vision, making it so vivid and inspiring that it becomes your driving force. The importance of seeing beyond today. Most of us live in the present moment, which is often a good thing. However, living only in the present can limit your potential if you don't allow yourself to dream beyond it. Eagles can see up to 3 miles away. Imagine living your life with that kind of foresight, seeing not just where you are now, but where you could be years down the line. Having a long-term vision is essential because it gives meaning to your everyday actions. It's the reason you keep going when things get tough. Without it, even the most productive day can feel empty because it's not connected to something bigger. Developing a long-term vision is the first step toward transforming your life. It's about defining what success looks like for you. Not what society tells you, not what others expect of you, but what you genuinely want. Your vision is your personal North Star. It's what keeps you on track when the distractions of life try to pull you off course. Practical steps to define your vision. So how do you develop this kind of eagle-eyed vision for your life? Start by asking yourself some tough but important questions. 1. Where do I want to be in 5 years? 10 years? 20 years? 2. What makes me feel truly alive and fulfilled? 3. What kind of impact do I want to have on the world or those around me? 4. If I could eliminate all limitations, fear, money, time, what would I pursue? Write down your answers. Don't hold back or overthink them. Let your imagination fly as high as the eagle. When you allow yourself to dream, you start to see beyond the immediate obstacles, and your vision becomes clearer. Once you've defined your vision, it's time to break it down into actionable steps. Just as an eagle focuses on one target, you must focus on the steps that will bring your vision to life. Ask yourself, 1. What's one thing I can do today that aligns with my long-term vision? 2. What are the key milestones along the way, and how will I measure my progress? The distractions that cloud your vision. The world is full of distractions. Social media, endless to-do lists, other people's opinions. All of these can blur your vision if you let them. Eagles don't get distracted by every movement or sound in the sky. They stay locked in on their goal. You need to do the same in your life. Guard your vision. Protect it fiercely. Staying focused doesn't mean ignoring everything around you, but it does mean being selective about where you direct your energy and attention. Not every opportunity is worth pursuing. Not every opinion deserves your time. Focus on what matters, and let the rest fade into the background. Your vision is your power. The power of vision lies not just in what you can see, but in what it can make you believe about yourself. When you have a clear, compelling vision, you start to move differently. You make decisions with confidence. You act with intention. You're not swayed by temporary setbacks or fleeting frustrations, because you know where you're headed. This kind of power is available to you right now. Imagine waking up every day with a burning sense of purpose, knowing exactly what you're working toward. You'll find that even the challenges you face seem smaller when you're driven by a vision that's bigger than your fears. A call to action. Define and own your vision. At the end of the day, this chapter is about giving you the tools to create a life with direction. If you walk away from this chapter with only one thing, let it be this: own your vision. Don't settle for wandering through life aimlessly. Don't let distractions blur your path. See beyond the horizon and lock in on the future that's waiting for you. The eagle mentality is within you. Now it's time to embrace it, define your vision, and start soaring toward the future you deserve. Chapter 2: Rising Above the Storms. Eagles are known for a unique ability that sets them apart from almost every other bird. They don't just weather storms, they rise above them. While most creatures seek shelter and cover when dark clouds gather, eagles take flight, using the storm's powerful winds to lift themselves higher into the sky. They don't fear the storm. They embrace it, knowing it's an opportunity to soar even higher. This chapter is about helping you tap into that same mindset. Life will throw storms your way: personal challenges, professional setbacks, and unexpected hardships. But how you respond will determine whether you simply survive them or rise above them. The eagle mentality teaches us not just to get through tough times, but to use them as catalysts for growth and transformation. Embracing adversity, the eagle's secret weapon. Storms in life are inevitable. There's no escaping them. Whether it's a career challenge, a broken relationship, or a personal crisis, we all face moments when the clouds darken and it feels like the world is against us. The natural instinct is to retreat, to seek comfort, and to avoid the storm at all costs. But what if, instead of running from adversity, you learn to embrace it? Eagles see storms differently. To them, the storm isn't a threat, it's an opportunity. The winds that knock other birds down are the same winds that lift the eagle higher. By flying into the storm, the eagle reaches heights it couldn't achieve otherwise. Imagine if you approached your challenges with that kind of courage and perspective. What if, instead of dreading hardship, you saw it as a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient? This shift in mindset is what separates those who merely survive from those who thrive. It's easy to stay positive when life is smooth sailing, but real strength is found in how you handle the storms. Developing the eagle mentality means understanding that adversity is not the enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Transforming obstacles into opportunities. You've probably heard the phrase, "every cloud has a silver lining," but it's more than just a comforting cliche. The truth is, within every challenge lies an opportunity, but most people miss it because they're too focused on the problem. The eagle doesn't focus on the storm itself. It focuses on how the storm can help it reach new heights. In your own life, think about the storms you've faced. Maybe you lost a job, went through a tough breakup, or dealt with a health issue. In the moment, those experiences likely felt overwhelming, even impossible to overcome. But looking back, can you see how those challenges pushed you in ways you wouldn't have been otherwise? Did they force you to rethink your priorities, develop new skills, or discover strengths you didn't know you had? The key to adopting the eagle mentality is learning to recognize the opportunities hidden within the obstacles. When you're in the middle of a storm, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" start asking, "What can I learn from this? How can this make me better?" Building resilience, the key to rising above. Resilience is the cornerstone of the eagle mentality. It's the ability to keep going, even when the winds are against you. It's about getting back up every time you're knocked down, not because you're immune to pain or hardship, but because you know deep down that you have the strength to overcome it. Resilience doesn't mean pretending everything is fine when it's not. It doesn't mean ignoring your struggles or bottling up your emotions. It means acknowledging the difficulty of the storm while refusing to let it define you. The eagle doesn't deny the storm's power. It simply refuses to be limited by it. Cultivating resilience starts with your mindset. How do you react when things don't go as planned? Do you dwell on the problem, or do you start looking for solutions? Resilient people aren't necessarily the strongest or the smartest, but they are the ones who keep moving forward, no matter what. They understand that every setback is temporary and that every storm eventually passes. One way to build resilience is to change the way you talk to yourself. When you're in the middle of a tough time, pay attention to your internal dialogue. Are you telling yourself that it's too hard, that you'll never get through it? Or are you reminding yourself that you've faced challenges before and come out stronger? Thriving through adversity. Real stories of the eagle mentality. It's one thing to talk about rising above the storm, but it's another to see it in action. Throughout history, countless individuals have demonstrated the power of the eagle mentality, turning seemingly insurmountable obstacles into incredible success stories. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. Before she became one of the most successful authors in history, she faced a series of devastating setbacks. She was a single mother, living on welfare, and received numerous rejections from publishers before Harry Potter finally found its home. Instead of being beaten down by the storm, Rowling used it to fuel her determination. Her resilience allowed her to rise above, transforming her adversity into an empire. Or consider Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years of imprisonment under a brutal regime. Mandela could have easily become bitter or defeated by the storm of injustice he faced, but instead, he used those years to strengthen his resolve and his vision for a united South Africa. When he was finally released, he led the nation toward reconciliation rather than revenge, becoming one of the most iconic leaders of our time. These stories aren't just about overcoming obstacles, they're about thriving in the face of them. They're about adopting the eagle mentality and using adversity as a stepping stone to greatness. Strategies for navigating life's storms. So, how can you start applying the eagle mentality in your life when the storm hits? Here are a few practical strategies to help you rise above. 1. Shift your perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as threats, start seeing them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How will this make me stronger? 2. Focus on what you can control. You can't control the storm, but you can control how you respond to it. Focus on the actions you can take, rather than worrying about the things that are out of your hands. 3. Build your resilience muscles. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Challenge yourself to keep going, even when it's tough, and celebrate your progress along the way. 4. Surround yourself with support. Even eagles have a community. While they may fly alone, they often return to their nests for support and renewal. Don't be afraid to lean on others when the storm is raging. Build a network of people who lift you up. 5. Keep your eyes on the horizon. When you're in the middle of a storm, it's easy to get lost in the chaos. But like the eagle, keep your vision fixed on the horizon. Remember why you started, and don't lose sight of where you're headed. A call to action. Face the storm head-on. The storms in life are inevitable, but your response to them is what will define your journey. Will you let the winds knock you down, or will you use them to lift yourself higher? The choice is yours. The eagle mentality isn't just about surviving adversity, it's about thriving through it. When the storm comes, don't run. Spread your wings, face it head-on, and rise above. Just like the eagle, you are capable of soaring to new heights, no matter how fierce the storm may be. Chapter 3. Strength in Solitude. One of the most misunderstood yet profoundly important aspects of the eagle's life is its solitude. Eagles often fly alone, not out of necessity, but by choice. This solitude is not a sign of weakness, but of immense strength. In a world that constantly pushes us to be connected, to seek validation, and to fill every moment with social interaction, the eagle shows us a different path, the power of being alone. In this chapter, we will explore how embracing solitude, like the eagle, can lead to unparalleled personal growth, self-awareness, and clarity of purpose. The power of solitude and personal growth. In a society that glorifies busyness and noise, solitude is often seen as something to avoid. Many people fear being alone, equating solitude with loneliness. But solitude is not about isolation. It's about creating space for yourself to reflect, grow, and connect with your true essence. Just as the eagle retreats to the mountaintop to gather strength, we too must learn to embrace moments of stillness and introspection. Solitude offers a unique opportunity for personal growth. When you are alone, free from the distractions of everyday life, you gain clarity. You have the chance to reflect on your values, your goals, and your direction in life. Without the noise of others' opinions or societal pressures, you can truly hear your inner voice. This is where transformation happens, when you get quiet enough to listen to what your heart and mind are telling you. The eagle's strength comes not just from its physical power, but from its ability to stand alone. In solitude, the eagle recharges, sharpens its instincts, and prepares for its next flight. In the same way, you must learn to harness the strength that comes from being alone. This is where resilience is built, where ideas are born, and where true growth begins. Lessons from the eagle's independence: building inner strength. The eagle is often admired for its independence. It doesn't rely on others to survive or thrive. While most birds flock together for safety or comfort, the eagle soars solo, mastering the skies on its own terms. This doesn't mean the eagle never interacts with others, but it does mean it knows the value of self-reliance. Independence doesn't mean rejecting help or cutting yourself off from the world. It's about cultivating a sense of inner strength so that you are not dependent on others for your happiness, success, or sense of worth. The eagle mentality teaches us that we must first be strong within ourselves before we can fully engage with the world around us. Building inner strength starts with self-awareness. Take time to reflect on who you are, what you stand for, and what truly matters to you. In solitude, you can strip away the expectations and judgments of others and get to the core of your identity. When you know yourself deeply, you become unshakable. You develop a sense of purpose that is not swayed by outside influences, and you become more confident in your decisions and actions. Embracing alone time to recharge and gain clarity on personal goals. In the fast-paced world we live in, alone time is often viewed as a luxury, something we can't afford. But just as the eagle seeks the heights of the mountain to recharge and gain perspective, we too must carve out moments of solitude to reconnect with ourselves. When you are constantly surrounded by people, work, and the demands of life, it's easy to lose sight of your personal goals. You get caught up in the noise, and your focus shifts from what's truly important to what's urgent in the moment. Solitude provides the space to step back, evaluate your path, and make sure you are still aligned with your goals. One of the greatest benefits of alone time is the clarity it brings. Without the constant chatter and demands of the outside world, your mind can settle. You can think more clearly, make better decisions, and tap into a deeper level of creativity. Many of the world's greatest leaders, artists, and thinkers have credited solitude as the source of their most profound insights and breakthroughs. To make the most of your alone time, be intentional about it. Don't just wait for solitude to happen. Create it. Set aside time each day or week to be alone with your thoughts. Use this time to reflect on your progress, reassess your goals, and recharge your mental and emotional energy. You'll be amazed at the clarity and focus that come from these moments of intentional solitude. Practical tips for cultivating self-reliance without isolation. While solitude is essential for personal growth, it's important to strike a balance. The eagle may fly alone, but it still returns to its nest. In the same way, we must learn to balance independence with connection, self-reliance with support. Here are some practical tips for cultivating self-reliance without isolating yourself. 1. Set boundaries. One of the keys to self-reliance is setting healthy boundaries. Learn to say no when necessary and protect your time and energy. This doesn't mean shutting people out, but it does mean being intentional about who and what you allow into your life. 2. Take time for reflection. Regularly set aside time to reflect on your goals, values, and progress. This could be through journaling, meditation, or simply spending time in nature. Reflection helps you stay grounded in who you are and what you want. 3. Develop problem-solving skills. Being self-reliant means being able to handle challenges on your own. Develop your problem-solving skills by tackling issues head-on, learning from your mistakes, and seeking solutions before turning to others for help. 4. Balance alone time with social connections. Solitude doesn't mean isolation. While alone time is essential for personal growth, make sure you maintain meaningful connections with others. These relationships provide support, encouragement, and perspective when you need it. 5. Celebrate small wins. Cultivating self-reliance can be a long journey. Along the way, make sure to celebrate your progress. Acknowledge your growth, no matter how small, and use it as motivation to keep going. A call to action. Embrace solitude as a source of strength. The eagle's strength lies not just in its powerful wings or sharp talons, but in its ability to stand alone. In solitude, the eagle finds clarity, strength, and purpose. It is in these quiet moments, far from the noise and distractions of the world, that the eagle prepares for its greatest flights. As you continue on your journey to develop the eagle mentality, I encourage you to embrace solitude as a source of strength. Don't fear being alone. See it as an opportunity to grow, to recharge, and to connect with your true self. Use these moments of solitude to clarify your goals, build your inner strength, and prepare for the challenges ahead. Solitude is not a weakness. It is a powerful tool for personal transformation. When you learn to be alone with your thoughts, to reflect on your journey, and to trust in your own abilities, you will soar to new heights, just like the eagle. In the words of the poet Rainer Maria Rilke, I hold this to be the highest task for a bond between two people, that each protects the solitude of the other. As you cultivate strength in solitude, you also strengthen your ability to connect deeply with others from a place of wholeness and inner peace. Now is the time to embrace your solitude, to rise above the noise, and to unlock the strength that lies within you. Like the eagle, you were born to soar, sometimes alone, but always with purpose. Chapter 4. The Art of Focused Hunting. The eagle is a master hunter, known for its precision, patience, and focus. It never wastes energy chasing every opportunity that comes its way. Instead, it waits, watches, and strikes with absolute purpose and intensity. This incredible ability to focus on a target and pursue it relentlessly until the goal is achieved is something we can learn from in our daily lives. In this chapter, we will explore the lessons the eagle teaches us about focus, determination, and how to zero in on what truly matters. The eagle's precision, focus, and determination in action. Imagine an eagle perched high on a cliff, scanning the landscape below. Its sharp vision allows it to spot prey from miles away, but it doesn't rush into action. Instead, it watches carefully, calculating the right moment to dive. When the time is right, it swoops down with incredible speed and precision, never losing sight of its target. This is the essence of focused hunting. In our fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. It's easy to lose focus, to spread ourselves too thin, and to chase after too many things at once. But just like the eagle, we must learn to hone our focus and be selective about where we direct our energy. This doesn't mean ignoring opportunities, but rather understanding that not every opportunity is worth pursuing. The eagle's focused hunting teaches us that success is about clarity of purpose and unrelenting determination. To achieve your goals, you need to have a clear vision of what you're after, just as the eagle has a clear view of its prey. You also need the patience to wait for the right moment to act and the persistence to keep going when challenges arise. In life, as in hunting, success doesn't come from chasing every opportunity. It comes from knowing which opportunities matter and pursuing them with laser-like focus. How to identify key priorities and eliminate distractions. One of the most valuable lessons from the eagle is the ability to prioritize. Eagles don't waste time on pursuits that won't lead to a successful hunt. They focus only on what matters. Their survival and success depend on it. In the same way, we need to learn how to prioritize our goals and eliminate distractions that pull us away from what's truly important. Identifying your key priorities begins with clarity. What do you really want to achieve? What are the goals that matter most to you? Once you've identified these, the next step is to eliminate anything that stands in the way of your focus. Distractions can come in many forms: social media, excessive commitments, or even negative thoughts that derail your progress. Just like an eagle that blocks out everything but its prey, you must learn to tune out distractions and stay focused on your primary objectives. Here are some practical ways to identify your priorities and eliminate distractions. 1. Define your top 3 goals. Choose the 3 most important goals you want to achieve. These should be aligned with your long-term vision and have the greatest impact on your personal or professional growth. 2. Say no more often. The ability to say no to non-essential tasks is key to maintaining focus. If something doesn't align with your top goals, it's okay to decline. This frees up your time and energy for what truly matters. 3. Create boundaries. Set boundaries around your time and space to minimize distractions. This could mean designating certain times for focused work, turning off notifications, or creating a physical space where you can concentrate without interruptions. 4. Regularly reassess your priorities. Life changes, and so do your priorities. Periodically reassess your goals to ensure they still align with your long-term vision and adjust as necessary. By prioritizing like the eagle, you can ensure that your energy is directed towards the things that matter most, rather than being scattered across countless distractions. Techniques to maintain consistent focus and pursue goals with relentless energy. Once you've identified your key priorities, the next challenge is maintaining consistent focus and determination. It's not enough to simply know what you want. You must also be willing to pursue it with relentless energy, just as the eagle does when it locks onto its prey. Consistency is one of the most important factors in achieving success. An eagle doesn't catch its prey every time, but it keeps hunting, adapting its approach, and staying focused until it succeeds. In the same way, you need to maintain focus even when things don't go according to plan. Challenges, setbacks, and distractions will come, but the key is to keep moving forward with determination. Here are some techniques to help you stay focused and pursue your goals with relentless energy. 1. Break your goals into smaller steps. Large goals can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination or burnout. Break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps and tackle them one by one. This keeps your momentum going and makes the journey feel more achievable. 2. Set daily intentions. Every day, set an intention for what you want to accomplish. This keeps you focused on the present moment and helps you take consistent steps toward your larger goals. It's like an eagle focusing on each individual flight to eventually reach its prey. 3. Visualize your success. Visualization is a powerful tool for maintaining focus. Just as the eagle envisions its successful hunt, take time each day to visualize yourself achieving your goals. This reinforces your commitment and helps you stay energized. 4. Track your progress. Regularly tracking your progress keeps you motivated and focused. Celebrate small wins along the way. They're signs that you're moving in the right direction. 5. Stay adaptable. Like the eagle that adjusts its flight pattern when necessary, be open to adapting your approach. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to tweak your strategy. What matters is your determination to keep moving forward, not sticking to a rigid plan. Time management strategies for maximizing productivity. Time is one of our most precious resources, yet it's easy to waste it on tasks that don't move us closer to our goals. The eagle doesn't waste energy. It conserves its strength, only expending it when the time is right. Similarly, learning how to manage your time effectively is crucial for achieving your goals and maintaining focus. Here are some time management strategies inspired by the eagle's efficiency. 1. The power of focus blocks. Dedicate specific blocks of time each day to focus solely on your top priorities. During these focus blocks, eliminate all distractions and work on your most important tasks. Just like the eagle during its hunt, stay sharp and concentrated. 2. Use the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Identify the activities that generate the most impact and focus on those, rather than spreading yourself thin across less important tasks. 3. Batch similar tasks together. Group similar tasks together and tackle them in one sitting. For example, if you have multiple emails to respond to or several errands to run, do them all at once. This prevents task switching, which can waste time and reduce productivity. 4. Set deadlines and stick to them. Eagles are efficient hunters because they have a limited time window in which to succeed. Similarly, set clear deadlines for your tasks and hold yourself accountable for meeting them. 5. Review and adjust regularly. At the end of each week or month, review how you spent your time. Were you focused on your priorities? Did you manage your time well? Make adjustments as needed to improve your efficiency. In the end, the eagle's approach to hunting teaches us some of life's most important lessons. To focus on what truly matters, to eliminate distractions, to pursue our goals with determination, and to manage our time and energy wisely. When you master the art of focused hunting, you not only achieve your goals but also learn to lead a life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment. The eagle never loses sight of its prey, and neither should you lose sight of your dreams. The art of focused hunting is your path to success. Stay focused, stay determined, and soar towards your goals with the precision of an eagle. Chapter 5. Mastering the Skies, Developing Unshakable Confidence. In the boundless skies, the eagle soars with dominance and authority, commanding its environment with supreme confidence. Its effortless mastery over its domain is a testament to its belief in its abilities, its keen sense of self-assurance, and its relentless pursuit of excellence. This powerful image of the eagle is a metaphor for the unshakable confidence that lies dormant in all of us, waiting to be developed, nurtured, and unleashed. Confidence is built, not born. Confidence isn't a trait that we're simply born with. It's a muscle we develop through consistent action and intentional practice. Like the eagle taking flight, mastering the skies doesn't happen by chance. It takes training, self-belief, and the willingness to rise above fears. Many of us struggle with self-doubt, hesitating to take bold steps in life due to a fear of failure or rejection. But here's the truth. Confidence doesn't come from always knowing the outcome. It comes from trusting yourself enough to take the leap anyway. Think of the eagle. When it takes off into the skies, it doesn't hesitate or second-guess its ability to fly. It knows its wings are strong enough to carry it, and even if the winds are unpredictable, it adapts. In the same way, your confidence grows not when everything is certain, but when you embrace uncertainty and trust in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. Stepping outside your comfort zone. One of the most important lessons from the eagle is that true confidence can only be developed by pushing beyond your comfort zone. The skies aren't a comfortable place. They're vast, open, and filled with unpredictable challenges. Yet, the eagle thrives because it embraces discomfort as a part of its journey. In life, we often gravitate toward the familiar, seeking safety in routines and avoiding risks that might lead to failure. But confidence isn't built in comfort. It's built in the moments when you challenge yourself to step out of your ordinary routine and confront new, uncertain situations. It's built when you choose to do the things that scare you, even when you feel unprepared or unsure. Consider this. The more you step into the unknown, the more your belief in yourself strengthens. With each step outside of your comfort zone, you prove to yourself that you are capable, resilient, and ready for whatever life throws your way. Like the eagle soaring into uncharted skies, your willingness to explore the unknown is what sets you apart from those who remain grounded by fear. Overcoming self-doubt, the eagle's mindset. Self-doubt can feel crippling at times, causing you to second-guess every decision and action. But even the most self-assured individuals experience moments of doubt. What makes them different is how they respond to it. The eagle teaches us that confidence is about focus, not perfection. It doesn't dwell on the obstacles or the turbulence ahead. Instead, it fixes its gaze on its target and moves with unwavering determination. Imagine if every time the eagle encountered a strong wind, it stopped and reconsidered its flight. It would never make it to its destination. The same is true for us. If we let every obstacle or setback shake our belief in ourselves, we'll never reach our potential. Overcoming self-doubt begins with a shift in mindset. Instead of viewing challenges as threats to your confidence, see them as opportunities to grow stronger. When you experience a setback, remind yourself that it's not a reflection of your worth or abilities. Just as the eagle adjusts its flight to ride the wind, you too can adjust your approach and continue moving forward. Confidence in action, taking bold steps. Confidence isn't just a state of mind. It's something that must be put into action. Like the eagle confidently launching itself into the air, you must take bold actions if you want to develop unshakable self-belief. This doesn't mean taking reckless risks, but rather learning to trust yourself enough to move forward even when you don't have all the answers. Start with small steps. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, pursuing a new opportunity, or confronting a personal fear, every time you act with confidence, you reinforce the belief that you are capable. Over time, these small acts of courage compound into a deep, unshakable belief in yourself. Boldness doesn't come from waiting until you feel ready. It comes from acting even when you're unsure. Just as the eagle's confidence grows with each successful hunt, your confidence will grow each time you take action and prove to yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. Confidence as a learned skill. Confidence is not a mysterious, elusive quality. It's a skill that can be learned, practiced, and mastered over time. The eagle wasn't born knowing how to dominate the skies. It learned through experience, trial, and persistence. You can do the same. Confidence is not reserved for the naturally gifted or those who have never faced adversity. In fact, it's often those who have faced the greatest challenges who develop the strongest sense of self-belief. The key to mastering confidence is consistency. Like the eagle, who constantly hones its skills, you too must practice confidence daily. This means challenging negative self-talk, setting and achieving small goals, and celebrating every success, no matter how small. It means building a mindset that views obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Practical techniques for developing confidence. 1. Positive visualization. Before the eagle takes flight, it has already envisioned its success. Likewise, you can boost your confidence by visualizing your success. Picture yourself achieving your goals, handling challenges with grace, and overcoming obstacles. This mental rehearsal can help reduce anxiety and increase your belief in your ability to succeed. 2. Daily affirmations. Affirmations are a powerful way to reprogram your mind and build self-belief. Create a list of positive statements that affirm your abilities, strengths, and potential. Repeat them to yourself every day, and over time, you'll start to internalize these beliefs. 3. Celebrate small wins. Confidence grows with every victory, no matter how small. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate your successes, even the minor ones. This reinforces the belief that you are capable and builds momentum for larger achievements. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. Confidence is contagious. Surround yourself with people who uplift, support, and believe in you. Their positive energy will help you maintain a confident mindset, even when you face challenges. Owning the skies. Like the eagle, you were born to soar. You have the power within you to rise above self-doubt, embrace boldness, and master the skies of your life. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you build, step by step, choice by choice. The more you trust in your own abilities, the higher you'll soar, and soon, you'll find yourself effortlessly navigating the vast skies of opportunity. Mastering confidence is about believing in your potential and taking consistent action toward your goals. When you choose to trust yourself and take bold steps, you unlock a level of greatness that will carry you to heights you never imagined. Chapter 6. The Power of Adaptability, Thriving in Any Environment. Adaptability is the secret to survival, growth, and success, both in nature and in life. In the ever-changing skies, the eagle reigns supreme not only because of its strength or sharp eyesight, but because of its incredible ability to adapt to different environments. Whether soaring over rugged mountains, dense forests, or open plains, the eagle thrives in diverse conditions, making it a powerful symbol of flexibility and resilience. In this chapter, we dive into the power of adaptability and how embracing change, no matter how uncomfortable or unpredictable, can transform your life. Like the eagle that adjusts its flight to new conditions, you too can learn to thrive, no matter where life takes you. Eagles don't fear change, they embrace it. One of the most remarkable qualities of the eagle is its ability to thrive in a wide range of environments. Whether perched on rocky cliffs or gliding through turbulent winds, it adapts seamlessly. This ability mirrors the mindset needed to navigate the unpredictability of life. Too often, we fear change, viewing it as a threat to our comfort and stability. But in reality, change is the catalyst for growth. The eagle doesn't cling to one type of environment. It embraces whatever the skies present. Imagine if we approached life the same way. Instead of resisting or fearing change, we could embrace it as an opportunity to evolve, learn, and grow. The truth is, life is full of unexpected twists, and the more adaptable you are, the more prepared you'll be to navigate these twists with grace. Adaptability as a superpower in today's world. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to adapt is no longer just a nice-to-have skill, it's a necessity. Whether in your career, relationships, or personal growth, the landscape is constantly shifting. Industries evolve, technologies emerge, and global events reshape the way we live and work. Those who cling rigidly to the status quo are often left behind, while those who can pivot and evolve not only survive but thrive. Think about the eagle. It doesn't fight the wind, it rides it. It uses the forces around it to elevate itself higher. In the same way, the most successful individuals don't resist the winds of change. They find ways to harness them. Adaptability allows you to be agile, flexible, and open to new opportunities, no matter how unpredictable the situation may be. Turning uncertainty into opportunity. When faced with uncertainty, many of us instinctively freeze. We feel paralyzed by fear, not knowing what's coming next. But what if we reframed uncertainty as a gateway to new possibilities? The eagle doesn't shy away from the unknown. It ventures boldly into it, trusting its instincts and abilities to guide it through. The ability to adapt allows you to turn moments of uncertainty into moments of opportunity. Instead of seeing change as something to be feared, you can view it as a blank canvas on which you can create new paths and explore new horizons. When you adopt this mindset, change becomes exciting rather than intimidating. Take a moment to reflect on a time in your life when things didn't go as planned. Maybe you were forced to change course, but in doing so, you discovered new strengths or opportunities you hadn't seen before. That's the power of adaptability in action. Just like the eagle who soars through different terrains with ease, you too can thrive by being open to whatever comes your way. Strategies for thriving in unpredictable situations. Adaptability isn't just a mindset, it's also a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. Here are a few practical strategies to help you adapt and thrive, no matter the situation. 1. Stay open to new ideas. The eagle doesn't confine itself to one hunting ground or one type of prey. It explores different territories and tries new strategies. In the same way, staying open to new ideas, perspectives, and ways of doing things allows you to remain flexible. Whether it's learning new skills, trying different approaches to problem solving, or welcoming feedback, cultivating an open mind is essential for adaptability. 2. Embrace a growth mindset. The eagle doesn't see failure as an endpoint. It sees it as part of the journey. In life, the more you view challenges and setbacks as opportunities to learn, the more adaptable you become. A growth mindset allows you to see every experience, whether good or bad, as a chance for self-improvement. 3. Practice resilience. Adaptability goes hand in hand with resilience. It's not just about adjusting to change. It's about bouncing back when things don't go as expected. Just as the eagle doesn't give up when it misses its prey, you too can develop the resilience to keep moving forward in the face of setbacks. Resilience comes from knowing that no matter how tough the situation, you have the strength to overcome it. 4. Be proactive, not reactive. The eagle doesn't wait for the perfect conditions to take flight. It's always ready to adapt to whatever comes its way. In life, being proactive means anticipating change and preparing yourself to face it. Instead of waiting for circumstances to force you to adapt, take the initiative to stay ahead. Learn new skills, stay informed, and remain agile in your thinking. 5. Stay grounded in your values. While the eagle adapts to different environments, it never loses its sense of self. Adaptability doesn't mean compromising your core values or beliefs. In fact, staying true to who you are while adapting to new situations is what gives you strength. When you know what you stand for, you can adapt to any situation without losing your sense of direction. Case studies of leaders who thrive through adaptability. Throughout history, many leaders and visionaries have demonstrated the power of adaptability. Think of entrepreneurs who pivoted their businesses in the face of market changes, athletes who adjusted their strategies to remain competitive, or public figures who reinvented themselves after facing setbacks. These individuals didn't cling to the old way of doing things. They adapted to new circumstances, learned from their experiences, and emerged stronger. Consider Steve Jobs, who faced major setbacks during his career but used those moments to adapt and innovate. After being ousted from Apple, the very company he co-founded, he didn't give up. Instead, he launched new ventures, learned valuable lessons, and eventually returned to Apple, leading it to unprecedented success. His ability to adapt to changing circumstances and use setbacks as stepping stones to success is a prime example of the eagle mentality in action. Or take J.K. Rowling, who faced numerous rejections before finding a publisher for her Harry Potter series. Instead of giving up, she adapted her approach, persevered, and eventually became one of the most successful authors in history. These stories remind us that adaptability is not just about surviving, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. Chapter 7. Soaring with Purpose, Leading with Integrity and Vision. Leadership is a powerful quality, but not just any kind of leadership. True leadership comes from leading with purpose, integrity, and vision. The eagle, known for its majestic presence and commanding aura, represents leadership in its purest form. It soars high, not just for personal gain, but to guide, inspire, and protect. This is the essence of leading with purpose. Recognizing that your actions have a ripple effect on others, and that real leadership is about serving a greater cause. In this chapter, we explore what it means to lead with integrity, how to inspire others through your vision, and the vital role that purpose plays in creating long-lasting, meaningful leadership. Whether you're leading a team, your family, or your own life, the eagle mentality of purposeful leadership can transform not only your world but also the lives of those around you. The eagle as a symbol of leadership. Eagles are often seen as symbols of strength, power, and authority. Their dominance of the skies isn't just about their physical abilities, but also their presence and the way they command respect. But what makes the eagle truly stand out as a symbol of leadership is its ability to guide with a sense of responsibility. When an eagle takes to the skies, it does so with intention. Its flight is purposeful, deliberate, and inspiring. True leaders, like eagles, aren't driven by personal gain or ego. Instead, they lead with a deep sense of purpose. They rise above, not to dominate, but to guide and inspire those who follow. Leadership isn't about control. It's about empowering others and creating a shared vision that uplifts everyone involved. Leading with vision. Inspire through your actions. Just as the eagle's remarkable eyesight allows it to see far beyond what others can, great leaders have a clear, long-term vision. They don't get bogged down in the details or distractions of the present moment. Instead, they keep their eyes on the bigger picture. A leader's vision acts as a beacon, guiding not only their own path but also illuminating the way for others. When you lead with vision, you inspire others to see beyond their immediate circumstances. You help them focus on what's possible, even in the face of challenges. Visionary leaders create hope, direction, and a sense of purpose. They show others what can be achieved, even when the path ahead isn't clear. Think about the eagle soaring high above the ground. From its vantage point, it can see far into the distance, while others below may only see what's directly in front of them. As a leader, you must rise above the noise and distractions to maintain a clear focus on your goals and dreams. This allows you to lead with confidence and inspire those around you to believe in the bigger picture. The importance of integrity in leadership. While vision is essential, integrity is what makes leadership sustainable and authentic. The eagle doesn't cut corners, and neither should you. Leading with integrity means aligning your actions with your core values and being true to yourself, even when it's difficult. It's about making decisions that are morally sound and maintaining trust with those you lead. Leadership without integrity is like a bird trying to fly with broken wings. It may look impressive for a while, but it won't last. People follow leaders they trust, and trust is built through consistency, honesty, and transparency. When you lead with integrity, you create a foundation of respect and loyalty that strengthens your leadership and empowers others to follow your example. Leading with integrity doesn't mean being perfect, it means being accountable. Leaders who admit their mistakes, learn from them, and make things right are more respected than those who pretend to be flawless. Just like the eagle, which doesn't shy away from challenges, leaders who confront their shortcomings with courage earn the loyalty and trust of those they guide. Aligning personal values with leadership style. The eagle doesn't waver in its identity. It knows its strengths, its purpose, and its place in the world. In the same way, effective leaders are deeply grounded in their values. Leadership that is disconnected from one's core beliefs feels inauthentic and unsustainable. When you lead in alignment with your values, your decisions and actions naturally resonate with those you lead. Your leadership style should reflect who you are at your core. Whether it's honesty, creativity, empathy, or resilience, these values form the foundation of your leadership approach. By staying true to your values, you become a more consistent and trustworthy leader, and others will naturally gravitate toward you. Think of great leaders throughout history. They led not by trying to fit into someone else's mold, but by staying true to their beliefs. Martin Luther King Jr., for example, led with a deep commitment to justice and nonviolence. His leadership style was a direct reflection of his values, and this authenticity is what made his leadership so powerful and transformative. When you lead from a place of truth, your influence becomes undeniable. Cultivating trust, loyalty, and respect in teams. Leadership is about more than just guiding others. It's about building a community of trust, loyalty, and respect. The eagle leads by example, not by force. It doesn't need to command respect through intimidation. Its very presence, strength, and confidence inspire loyalty from those who follow. As a leader, cultivating trust within your team is crucial. Trust is earned through consistent actions, transparent communication, and a willingness to listen. When people trust you, they feel safe. And when they feel safe, they're more likely to take risks, innovate, and work together toward a common goal. Loyalty comes from knowing that you, as a leader, have their best interests at heart. It's about creating an environment where people feel valued, supported, and empowered. When you invest in the growth and well-being of those you lead, loyalty naturally follows. Respect is not something you demand. It's something you earn. The eagle earns respect through its grace, strength, and unwavering focus. As a leader, you earn respect by staying true to your word, treating others with dignity, and maintaining high standards in your actions. When trust, loyalty, and respect are present, teams thrive, and the collective vision becomes a shared purpose. Leading with purpose, the eagle mentality in action. Purpose-driven leadership is about more than just achieving goals. It's about creating a lasting impact. The eagle doesn't soar for its own glory. It soars with a purpose, whether it's to provide for its young, protect its territory, or fulfill its role in the natural ecosystem. Likewise, true leadership is about serving others and leaving a legacy that extends beyond your personal achievements. Purposeful leaders understand that their actions have a ripple effect. They recognize the importance of empowering others and creating a vision that benefits not just themselves but the entire community. When you lead with purpose, your leadership becomes about something greater than yourself. You inspire others to find meaning in their work and contribute to a vision that's bigger than any one individual. Rise above, lead with integrity, and inspire. The eagle mentality isn't just about personal success. It's about rising above to lead with integrity and vision. When you lead with purpose, you inspire others to follow, not because they have to, but because they believe in what you stand for. Leadership is about responsibility, service, and creating a positive impact on those around you. As you cultivate your leadership skills, remember the lessons of the eagle. Stay true to your values, maintain a clear vision, and lead with integrity. Your leadership has the power to elevate not just yourself, but everyone you guide. Like the eagle soaring high above the clouds, you can inspire others to reach new heights and create a legacy of purpose-driven leadership. Chapter 8. Sharpening the Talents, Continuous Growth and Renewal. Growth is a constant, ongoing process that doesn't end with one achievement or milestone. Just like the eagle sharpens its talons and renews its feathers to stay strong and agile, you must embrace continuous growth and renewal to thrive in an ever-changing world. In this chapter, we explore the necessity of personal evolution, how to shed limiting beliefs, and the value of lifelong learning. This is not about one-off transformations. It's about making growth a consistent part of your life, keeping you sharp, agile, and ready for any challenge that comes your way. The eagle's renewal process, a metaphor for personal growth. The eagle's renewal process is a powerful metaphor for personal transformation. In the wild, an eagle will go through a period of shedding its old, worn-out feathers to make room for new, stronger ones. This process isn't easy. It's painful, it takes time, and it requires the eagle to retreat into a safe place. However, it's essential for the eagle's survival. Without shedding the old feathers, the eagle would be weighed down, unable to soar to its highest potential. This mirrors our own journey of growth. There are moments in life where we must pause, reflect, and let go of what no longer serves us, whether that's outdated beliefs, harmful habits, or self-imposed limitations. Shedding these old feathers is necessary for personal renewal and to allow space for new, more empowering qualities to take root. We often cling to familiarity because it feels safe, even when it limits us. But real growth comes from the courage to let go and embrace the unknown, trusting that what awaits us is greater than what we leave behind. Just like the eagle cannot soar with damaged wings, we cannot reach our full potential when we hold on to what no longer serves us. Embracing lifelong learning and personal development. The eagle mentality is not about achieving a single peak and then coasting. It's about constantly looking for new heights to reach, new skills to learn, and new ways to grow. In today's fast-paced world, adaptability and continuous learning are essential for staying relevant, not only in your career but in all aspects of life. This doesn't just mean formal education. It's about being curious, staying open to new ideas, and challenging yourself to grow in ways that push you outside your comfort zone. Personal development isn't a destination, it's a journey. And on this journey, every experience, whether success or failure, is an opportunity to learn something new. Leaders, creators, and innovators are always in a state of growth, and they actively seek out opportunities for self-improvement. They read, they reflect, they engage with different perspectives, and they consistently ask themselves, what can I do better? Adopting a mindset of continuous learning makes you adaptable and resilient. The more you learn, the more equipped you are to handle challenges, whether they come from changes in your personal life, career, or the world at large. Just as an eagle continues to sharpen its talons, you too must keep honing your skills, expanding your knowledge, and refining your approach to life. How to regularly reflect on your progress and shed limiting beliefs. Growth without reflection is directionless. To truly sharpen your talons, you need to pause periodically and assess your progress. The eagle doesn't just soar aimlessly. It has a clear direction and purpose. Likewise, you must take time to reflect on your journey to ensure that you're growing in the right ways. Reflection helps you identify what's working, what's not, and where you need to pivot. It's also a time to celebrate how far you've come and to acknowledge the small victories that often go unnoticed in the pursuit of bigger goals. But more importantly, reflection allows you to confront the limiting beliefs and behaviors that may be holding you back. We all have limiting beliefs, thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve success, or I'll never be able to do that. These beliefs weigh you down, just like old, damaged feathers weigh down an eagle. To soar higher, you must shed these self-imposed limitations. Start by asking yourself, what beliefs are no longer serving me? What behaviors are keeping me stuck in place? Where am I playing it safe instead of challenging myself to grow? Shedding limiting beliefs requires honesty, courage, and patience. It's not something that happens overnight, but through regular self-reflection and a commitment to continuous improvement, you can free yourself from these mental barriers and allow yourself to soar to new heights. Developing a mindset of continuous improvement and renewal. The eagle's process of shedding and renewal is not a one-time event. It happens throughout its life. Similarly, Personal growth is a lifelong commitment. To fully embrace the eagle mentality, you must adopt a mindset of continuous improvement. This doesn't mean you need to be constantly striving or never satisfied, but rather that you recognize that growth is a part of who you are. It becomes a habit, a daily practice, rather than something you do only in response to challenges. A mindset of continuous improvement means being proactive about your growth. It means setting goals not just for what you want to achieve, but for who you want to become. Ask yourself, how can I be a better version of myself today than I was yesterday? What skills or knowledge do I need to develop to reach my next level? How can I stay open to new opportunities for growth and renewal? The eagle mentality teaches us that every day is an opportunity to sharpen our talents, to grow a little stronger, to let go of something that's holding us back, and to step into a more empowered version of ourselves. Practical steps to embrace continuous growth. While the concepts of growth and renewal may seem abstract, there are practical steps you can take to make them a part of your everyday life. 1. Set regular reflection periods, whether it's once a week, once a month, or even every day. Make time for self-reflection. Ask yourself what went well, what didn't, and what you can learn from your experiences. 2. Invest in learning. Read books, take courses, attend workshops, or listen to podcasts that expand your knowledge and challenge your perspective. Lifelong learning is essential for personal renewal. 3. Challenge your comfort zone. Growth happens when you push beyond what feels safe and familiar. Set goals that stretch you, and don't be afraid to fail. It's all part of the process. 4. Let go of what no longer serves you, whether it's a limiting belief, a toxic relationship, or a habit that's holding you back. Recognize when it's time to let go. Just as the eagle sheds its old feathers, you too must release what's weighing you down. 5. Celebrate your progress. Growth can be difficult, and it's easy to focus on what's still ahead rather than acknowledging how far you've come. Take time to celebrate your achievements, both big and small. Stay sharp, stay renewed, and keep soaring. Growth is not a destination. It's a journey that lasts a lifetime. Like the eagle that continuously sharpens its talons and renews its feathers, you too must commit to continuous improvement and personal renewal. Life will always present new challenges, and the more you embrace growth, the better equipped you'll be to rise above them. Chapter 9. The Final Flight: Elevating Yourself and Others. As we reach the culmination of this journey, it's time to shift our focus outward. The eagle mentality isn't just about personal achievement or soaring to your own heights. It's about using your strength, vision, and experience to elevate others. In this chapter, we explore the highest expression of the eagle mentality, living a life that inspires, empowers, and uplifts those around you. Personal success is fulfilling, but true greatness lies in the ability to lift others while you continue to rise. The ultimate purpose of the eagle mentality: elevating others. The eagle's flight is majestic not just because of its ability to soar alone, but because of the strength and grace it embodies while doing so. Just as the eagle leads its young to fly by example, you too have the power to inspire others through your actions. When you embody the qualities of resilience, focus, and integrity, people around you naturally begin to look up to you. The real purpose of personal growth is not to hoard success, but to share it, to elevate those around you by showing them what is possible. Whether it's in your family, your community, or your workplace, living with an eagle mentality means that you don't just rise above the storms for yourself, but for the sake of those who might still be in them. In a world that sometimes feels fragmented and divided, we need leaders who not only thrive personally but also lift others as they go. When you soar, you create updrafts of hope and opportunity for others. You show people that it's possible to rise above their circumstances, to develop a clear vision, and to act with purpose. This is the true legacy of the eagle mentality. Empowering and inspiring those around you through your example. We all have people in our lives who inspire us, not by preaching, but simply by living in a way that makes us want to be better. These are the people who light a fire within us, who make us believe in our own potential. They lead by example, showing us what's possible through their actions rather than just their words. As you've grown throughout this book, you've learned how to face challenges, rise above adversity, sharpen your focus, and lead with integrity. Now, the challenge is to take what you've learned and become that source of inspiration for others. Be the person who shows others how to rise above their own storms. Led by doing, not just by saying. You might not realize it, but you're already in a position to inspire someone. It could be a family member, a colleague, or even a stranger who watches how you carry yourself. By consistently embodying the eagle mentality, living with purpose, vision, and resilience, you become a beacon of possibility for others. Think about the people who have influenced your life in a positive way. What was it about them that stood out? Most likely, it wasn't just their words, but the way they lived their lives. Their work ethic, their ability to rise after failure, their compassion. You have the same power to influence others simply by being the best version of yourself. Building a legacy. Living a life that uplifts and influences others. When we think of legacy, we often think of material wealth or achievements that outlast us. But the most powerful legacy you can leave is the positive impact you've had on the lives of others. Long after you're gone, the people you've helped, inspired, or mentored will carry forward the lessons you've taught them. A legacy of influence is built not in moments of grandeur, but in the everyday decisions we make to help, guide, and uplift others. When you live with the eagle mentality, every action becomes a reflection of the values you stand for: integrity, resilience, focus, and growth. These values will ripple out into the world, touching the lives of others in ways you may never fully realize. Ask yourself, what kind of legacy do you want to leave? How do you want to be remembered? Not for your possessions or accolades, but for the lives you've touched and the positive change you've created. A legacy of influence lasts far longer than any material achievement. It's the impact you have on the world through the people you've inspired and empowered along the way. Start building that legacy now. Begin by recognizing the influence you already have, no matter how small it may seem. Every act of kindness, every bit of advice, every time you lead with integrity and purpose, you are shaping your legacy. Over time, these small acts of leadership add up, creating a life that is rich not just in personal achievement, but in the elevation of others. A call to action. It's time to soar like an eagle. This book began with a promise to help you adopt the eagle mentality so that you could rise above challenges, gain clarity of purpose, and lead with vision. By now, you've learned the principles that make the eagle such a powerful symbol of strength, resilience, and leadership. You've embraced focus, adaptability, solitude, confidence, and continuous growth. Now, it's time for your final flight. This is your call to action. It's time to spread your wings and soar. Everything you've learned is only meaningful if you apply it. If you step out into the world and live the lessons of the eagle mentality, you've gained the tools to rise above, and now it's up to you to use them. The world needs more people who are willing to rise above mediocrity, to push beyond their limits, and to elevate others along the way. Be that person. Step into your power. Lead with integrity. Soar with vision and purpose. And always remember that the eagle mentality isn't just something you adopt for a season. It's a way of life. Take flight and elevate. As you prepare to take your final flight, remember that this journey isn't just about you. It's about the people you'll uplift along the way. The eagle doesn't soar to be admired. It soars to fulfill its purpose. You, too, have a purpose that extends beyond personal success. Your legacy will be defined not only by how high you soar, but by how many others you elevate as you rise. So take flight. Soar higher than you ever thought possible. Lead with vision, inspire with action, and never stop growing. The eagle mentality is now yours to carry forward. Let it guide you, lift you, and remind you that there are no limits to what you can achieve. The sky is not the limit, it's only the beginning. Conclusion. Spread your wings and soar. As you reach the end of this journey, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. The eagle mentality, strength, resilience, focus, and vision is no longer just an idea. It's part of you. This book was never just about learning new concepts. It was about transformation. And now, as you stand at the edge of your personal cliff, it's time to take flight. The eagle, after all, isn't meant to remain grounded. Its wings are built for the skies, and so are yours. Throughout this book, you've equipped yourself with the tools to rise above storms, focus on your vision, and lead with integrity. Now it's time to turn those lessons into action. You're no longer someone who dreams of soaring. You are the eagle, capable of conquering any sky, overcoming any storm, and rising above every challenge. The power is within you. We often look to external sources for validation, strength, or inspiration, but the truth is, the power you need has always been within you. Every lesson in this book has been about helping you uncover what's already there: the untapped potential, the unwavering strength, the unshakable resilience. The eagle mentality is not something foreign or unattainable. It's something that exists deep within each of us, waiting to be awakened. The path forward won't always be easy. There will still be storms, distractions, and moments of self-doubt. But now, you have the clarity and vision to rise above them. You know that challenges aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones to growth. You've learned that true strength comes not from avoiding adversity, but from soaring straight through it. You are ready to soar. There's something incredibly powerful about realizing that you are ready, that you have everything it takes to fly. There's no more preparation needed, no more waiting for the perfect moment. The time to spread your wings is now. Every eagle starts its flight with a leap of faith. It pushes off from its perch, trusting that its wings will carry it. And they always do. You are standing at the precipice of your greatest potential. You've learned how to focus, how to adapt, how to grow, and how to lead. Now is your moment to trust yourself, to leap into the unknown, and to let your wings carry you to new heights. You've been given all the tools you need. The only thing left is for you to act. Let go of fear, self-doubt, and hesitation. The world is wide, and the skies are calling. It's time to answer. The impact you will leave behind. Your flight isn't just about reaching your personal goals. The eagle mentality is about lifting others as you rise. As you soar to new heights, you'll leave a powerful trail behind you. Others will see your courage, your determination, your resilience, and they'll be inspired to take flight themselves. Your actions have the power to create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond what you can see. When you live with purpose and integrity, when you chase your vision with relentless focus, you give others permission to do the same. You're not just transforming your own life. You're transforming the lives of those who look to you for inspiration, guidance, and strength. This is the legacy you'll leave behind. Not just a story of personal success, but a story of empowerment, leadership, and elevation. You have the ability to inspire others to rise above their own storms, to see their potential, and to soar. Soar beyond limits. As you prepare to embark on this final flight, remember that there are no limits to how high you can rise. The eagle doesn't set boundaries for itself. It flies wherever the winds take it, soaring higher with each new challenge. The same is true for you. You've already overcome obstacles, honed your vision, and developed unshakable confidence. Now, it's time to see just how far you can go. The sky isn't the limit for you. It's just the beginning. Beyond the horizon, there are new opportunities, new challenges, and new heights waiting for you. So soar without limits. Keep your vision sharp, your heart strong, and your spirit free. You are capable of more than you can even imagine, and this journey is only the start. A life of purpose and elevation. Living with the eagle mentality is a lifelong journey. It's about constant growth, continuous renewal, and unwavering commitment to your vision. It's about finding strength in solitude, focus in chaos, and leadership through example. But most of all, it's about living with purpose. Every day is a new chance to rise, to grow, and to elevate those around you. Every challenge is an opportunity to sharpen your talents and strengthen your wings. Every success is a step closer to fulfilling your highest potential. And every action you take, no matter how small, has the power to inspire others to spread their wings as well. This is your time. The eagle mentality is within you now. You have everything you need to face the world with confidence, clarity, and courage. You've embraced the lessons, sharpened your skills, and prepared yourself for this moment. Now it's time to take that final leap and soar. So go ahead, spread your wings, rise above, and embrace the limitless potential of the skies. This is your time to fly. And remember, the higher you soar, the more you will inspire others to join you. The world is waiting. It's time for you to soar like an eagle. Thank you for listening to the Eagle Mentality here on Mini Audiobooks. If this inspired you, please give the video a thumbs up, share it with others, and hit that subscribe button to stay connected. Remember, 94% of our viewers haven't subscribed yet. Your support makes a huge difference. See you in the next audiobook.